Hey guys, it's Logan. I have another interesting money-making opportunity for you. Now, this is not like a big serious thing that you're going to build and that's going to last forever. It's something that's working now. We don't know how long it's going to be working. It's brand new. It's a nice matrix that's based on direct, let's call them commissions, basically, donations. So, let's call it what it is. So it's a matrix where people pay each other directly. And I'll explain you the matrix itself. Basically, it's all done in Bitcoins. If you're not comfortable or familiar with Bitcoins, then this one is not for you. You should probably, catch up because this is where, a lot of this is going. Bitcoin is inexpensive, easy to use. The beauty about this system is that when you send Bitcoin to someone, you copy the so-called hashtag from blockchain, one of the public, what do you call them, ledgers for Bitcoin. You copy that hash number and you put it in the confirmation box and you send it, and it's automatically going to get approved. One of the issues with these systems is that people spend a lot of time having to chase down and see if they sent it right and everything. This way the system kind of deals with it, and this way it's done automatically, usually within an hour, depending on the Bitcoin transaction itself. That's one advantage about this. If you're not familiar with these, I'll show you how it is. For those who are, I'm just kind of pointing out the difference. I also want to say, I'm working on some tutorials, videos, different types of projects, several projects actually. I'm super busy. I'm working on getting my Easy One Up team traffic, landing pages, buying traffic, promoting, doing a lot of kind of busy stuff that's really keeping me busy. I don't have enough time in the day. I wish my day was like 50, 60 hours long this week at least. It's my first week back. So this is why I'm looking at things like this. I didn't look at these types of programs before, but now I realize that you can make money for a certain time fairly easily. You don't have to. Now, this is crucial. I see this in my Easy One Up team. People are struggling promoting, and even if I tell them what to do and everything, they don't do it. They don't have the time. They don't know how, or who knows what excuse or real reason is that they're not doing it. But very few people will put in work. And if you say promote and signups and everything, most people just freeze. So the beauty about a system like this is that I don't want to say this really, but let me say it. You don't have to promote. Now, let me take that back and say, you need to bring at least 2 people into the system, really. But the bottom line is that if you don't, it's not going to stop for you. If you're in a good downline, like I have a good sponsor and my sponsor has a good sponsor, and there's going to be a lot of spillover. The way it's built, there's a lot of spillover. So even if you don't do anything, even if you don't really, there's going to be people coming, filling in your spots. Okay. Now, I don't think you should do that. I think you need to help at least bring 2 people in. Bring 2 people in. If you don't get I'll show you how it works. So it's easy for lazy people. It's easy. It's good for busy people. It's good for people who have no idea how to promote, who don't want to promote, who whatever, right? All you need to do is sign up. And another beautiful thing is it only costs $17 to sign up. It's 0.03 Bitcoin. Right now, that's about $17. This is your full cost, and you'll see how it goes. So that's your total investment, let's call it. That's your total money that you will spend, your total cost. And let me show you how it works. Now, I'm not going to read this page with you because you can see this when you go to ZARFund. When you click on my link, you will see that you were invited by me, and you will look at this by yourself later. There is how it works page, which again has this, but it has some kind of a strategy. So basically it shows you, it has 6 levels, and everything is done per month. So everything that I'm going to show you is kind of monthly. You pay people monthly, you receive monthly. It's not a one-time thing. That's one thing that's different about this. well, another apart from the automated approval for Bitcoins. I'll show you the matrix itself, but look at some profits. So you start very low, and then, you know, on the next level, you already have a higher profit. Remember, 0.03 is what you put in. And already when you have these 6 people only, you are already profiting 3 times what you put in. And so on to some really crazy numbers, but, you know, not likely that you'll fill up the whole matrix. Yeah. There's also, when you sign up, I'll show you, this is what my dashboard looks like right now. I signed up with my sponsor, but because she already has a bunch of spots in the matrix filled, I got a different sponsor. You see the beauty of, she's doing the promotion and somebody else is landing, somebody who just signed up, right? Because there are only 2 spots on the first level and I landed on one of them. So this person may be totally passive, but you shouldn't be completely passive. So I sent 0.03 and I'm ready. I could be upgrading to level 2, right? I'm not going to. I am going to wait. Basically, all you need to do is wait to get your 2 people. Then you're basically not spending your money, right? You'll see more about that. Another thing that I will mention now, maybe it's too early to mention, but I will say that you are allowed to have multiple accounts. You can do this by, you know, like how in your Bitcoin wallet, you get different addresses every, I don't know, every day or whatever. You can pick up a different address, maybe copy your previous one or wait a day. But, you know, don't start with 2 accounts. Open one, get comfortable, and then you can do it later. I will have a second account. My sponsor will have a second account. I will join with the same sponsor because there will be more spillover. So, how I will do it, I will use my 2 Bitcoin addresses from the same account. You know, you get different wallets in the same account. And I will also use my email, like I have a Gmail. If you add a plus and then a whatever to your Gmail, so like logansusnick@gmail.com. I can do Logan Susnick plus ZARFund@gmail.com. It's going to arrive in the same mailbox and I'll be able to filter it like that or just receive it, so I don't have to open a million different windows. Now, in the browser, you're not going to be able to be logged into both. I'll probably have one open in Chrome and another in Firefox. But, you know, I'm jumping ahead. That's like an extra little strategy because, you know, it's going to be easier to fill your spots on these first levels. But you will be making more money on those later levels. So, you know, it makes sense to just position yourself. I'm not saying go open 2 accounts. Open one, get comfortable, just know that it's legal, it's okay, it's fine, as long as you do not place yourself under yourself, right? So you might as well just, you know, you can join with me in the first one. If you want to join with somebody else for the second one, you can do that. Or you can follow me as well in my second account. I will be posting both links. Now, I just started today. I don't know if I'll have the second one right away. So I'm not going to show you this. There's, if you go to tutorials, there are some explanations how the payment works and everything. I'm not going to go through that at this point. I don't think it's necessary. What's confusing is the matrix. So let me show you. I made a keynote presentation, and it's a variation of what you will see on that page, but I thought I would do it differently, so maybe you'll understand better. So the point is this. So when you arrive, you have the sponsor, right? You're just really level 0 at this point. So your sponsor is who you arrive. You come to me, and if you look at the right side of the screen, everything is 0, right? The top part, I'm going to show you per level what your profit is going to be, and at the bottom, total as we climb through the levels. Now, this is all in Bitcoins, and I have one box at the bottom that shows you dollar value based on today's Bitcoin exchange rate, which is $570, I believe. So if you're watching this video later on, the rate may change, but you know, it's a guide. It doesn't really matter. So this is what happens. You arrive. I've whited out the right area. I will do that on every screen just so you know, not to distract you. So focus on this first, and then I'll show you the right side. So level 1, you arrive. You have your sponsor, me for example, and you pay your sponsor 0.03. which is $17. Okay, so your balance right now, you're out 17 bucks of your own money. So then you are on the top of this new pyramid. So this becomes, level one is you, and what you need to do is as you paid your level one, right? You paid your level one to your sponsor. That makes you eligible to receive on level one. Remember, you can't receive level 6 if you're only signed up for level 1. You can only receive for the level that you paid for, right? So you pay for level 1, and now 2 people will pay you for level 1. So not just one person, 2. So they pay the same amount. To them, you're just that one person they have to pay, to both of these guys. So what happens on the right? Look at this. So you paid 0.03. You receive 0.06, so your profit is 0.03. So you had the 17 out of your pocket, but you got that 17 back, and now you have $17 of pure profit. Okay, so let's move to level 2. So on level 2, you pay a little more. To get eligible to receive on level 2, you pay 0.05 Bitcoin, not half a Bitcoin, 0.05, so 5% of a Bitcoin, $29. Current value. So that's from, you have the $17 profit and you're adding 12 bucks. So $29 is what you're paying. And now 4 people will pay you the same amount. So these 4 people will pay you the same 0.05. So what that means is you're getting 0.2 Bitcoins and you paid 0.05. So your profit is 0.15. So this equals to counting the one from before. I only have a dollar value for the total, so we don't make it too complicated. You're $100 ahead already when you have your 2 people on level 1 and 4 people on level 2. Now, whether you sign these people up or not, that's a whole other issue. You may not sign anybody up. This may all come as a spillover from your sponsor, from your sponsor's sponsor, whoever up the line from you, right? And I don't know exactly, probably goes from the left side. If you think like, well, what happens? What about the owner? Will I get spillovers from him? Possibly, it probably looks, if you look at the whole tree, it probably starts from the left side, or maybe goes left, right. I don't know how, that's the technical part. But the point is, you are getting spillover from all the people above you. All of them are giving you spillover. So you will get these 4 people and they will pay you, and your profit is now level 2, $100. Now, generally the strategy is that as soon as you have 2 people here on this level 2 or on any level, it's time for you to upgrade. Don't complete the whole level. So with the first level, you can upgrade after the first person, right? Because you get your money back. So basically you're, but if you want, wait for both of them so you don't spend the whole amount. But on the second level, don't wait for all 4 of them. Wait for 2, and then you can move ahead and you will still be in profit. And you will then be eligible to receive on level 3. Now let's, once you are on level 3, that means that you'll pay 57 bucks or 0.1 Bitcoin, but that means that you can receive level 3. And that's 8 people over there. So 8 people will give you 0.1 Bitcoin. And what does that translate to? That can translate to 500 bucks. Now, 2 people on level 1, 4 people on level 2, that's 6. And these, 8? That's 14 people, and you're already in profit, $500. That's pretty amazing, right? And then what happens is on level 4, so it's another amount. Now it's double the previous amount, 0.2, but it's double the number of people that are in level 4. Now there are 16 people. I couldn't even put it on the screen. And what that amounts to is 16 people give you 0.2. That's 3.2 Bitcoin. So just on this level, your profit is 3 Bitcoin. Now you might get here in 2 weeks. 3 Bitcoin is almost like, I don't know, $1,700 or something. Now, I'm doing this because I want to be saving some Bitcoins. I have a separate account with a Bitcoin vault that's super secure. and I'm going to be putting money there rather than like buying gold. I think Bitcoin is going to do better over the next couple of years than gold, and it's going to grow faster, and overall it's going to grow faster over time. So I'm going to be saving me some Bitcoins, and part of this is definitely going to go to this savings in Bitcoins. And look what happens on level 4 now. Okay, this is already getting, these are serious numbers, and remember, this is per month. $2,200 we're talking about profit here. And when you get to level 5, now this was changed from, initially they had 2 Bitcoins on level 5, but they created level 6 and added level 5 to make it smoother, a smoother change, a smaller jump. So what happens here is you have 32 people. Now these are already wild numbers. Look at this number. I don't even want to say it. Just look at this number. That's crazy, right? Level 6, I was thinking of not even putting a number, but basically look at this. This is 2 Bitcoins, so many more people, and okay, whatever. The point is, take 5% of this number and get that, not even monthly, get it once, and this is a great deal, right? We're talking monthly, we're talking great amounts. So again, I don't even want to look at this because it's like too wild to consider. But if you get to like level 3 and then maybe you open your second account, which is perfectly fine because you're adding money to the system and you're getting your spot. The one of the key things is to get in as soon as you can, so you can get positioned better. You will get more spillover. I noticed this system, but I didn't jump in. I think it's only a couple of weeks old. There are only about 2,000 people. So, that's a good indicator of how far this is, this has plenty of room to grow. And now let's look at this, just another view to understand. So, basically you are on top of your pyramid and you get your 2 signups, right? You get your 2 people on level 1. And then on level 2, you have 4 people. On level 3, you have 8. Level 4, you have 16. 32 on 5 and 64 on 6. That's a lot of people. I don't know how many people that is. I didn't count. But, the point is that's what the pyramid looks like. And all you need to do really is get those 2 spots filled in. That's a minimum that you should do, right? Please try to do that. And, I painted one red and one green as, maybe you bring one person in, another one is going to spill over. Maybe they both spill over. Maybe you'll bring both in. But regardless of whether your level 1 is filled or not, try to get people to sign up. It doesn't matter. It's a team effort, definitely. And then, in level 2, maybe it's all going to be spillover, and the level 1 is what you brought in. It doesn't really matter. It will get filled in over time. And the great thing is you don't have to do much about it. Now, remember that if you're qualified for level 1, you will receive level 1. If you're qualified for level 2, you can receive level 2. But if it comes to level 3 and you're not qualified, you're not upgraded to level 3, all these spots may get filled, but you will not be getting the money because that spot will, come to you, and then the system will say, oh, this guy's not qualified. It goes to the next person, right? It's going to go to your downline. So this is how you are helping your downline, but it is in your personal interest to upgrade. And like I said, you can upgrade after getting 2 people. Do it like that for the second level. Figure it out for the third. Check the numbers, but really, you can be upgraded. You don't have to go in and get like 1, 2, 3 right away. You could, but really you don't have to. Another beauty of this is that you really can get started with $17. So nobody's risking too much money. So, even if people call this for what it is, it's just a pyramid. There's no product. There's no really, this is not a business that you're going to be working on for years, right? This is a little money maker that can be a big money maker. It's a simple one. You don't have to do much. It's not going to take a lot of your time. This is why I'm in it. And so you wanna get these levels upgraded as time goes on, right? That's why I grade everything out. So if you're just on level 2, you're stuck. When you fill those and halfway through filling you can upgrade. And so just to kind of wrap up on what you should do is at least sign up 2 people. Sign up at least 2 people, please. Aim for more, but get to, people maybe that were in if you were in Ultimate Rev Share, there were 2 or 3 programs that were attempted to kind of help create income and help people get their money back, whatever. One of them, crowdfunding, I believe, crowdsourcing, whatever it's called, has the same software as this one, but it's organized a little differently. And so if you know people that are in these types of matrices, I think a lot of people like these because they are simple. This one's great because it's inexpensive. It's Bitcoin, it's automated confirmations. There's a lot of great things about it, and it's fresh, it's new. The next thing you need to do is, like what I'm doing now, I'm motivating you. I'm telling you what needs to be done. So I'm coaching you. I'm available for questions, and so is my sponsor, and so are many other people. And, people in your upline or not. It's really a team effort. You could really approach anybody and ask them. Because it's in everybody's effort to get more people to the system, because you bring another person, and maybe you'll bring a person who can bring another 50 people, and so on. So it benefits everybody. And then help those people sign up to people. If they sign up with you, they will be in your downline somewhere, and you signing up more people, if you can, will actually sign up, help one of your people. If you, that was complicated, but you know what I mean. It will spill over, basically. Or you can help them just by explaining. Keep promoting, because more people in the system is needed to have more people in the system, to have more money in the system. Bitcoin's got to come from somewhere. Remember, you're putting in only $17, so this money has to come from other people. Let's be clear on what this is. This is a scheme. This is a pyramid. This is not there's no value other than just making a quick buck. Okay? I hope we're clear on that. And, you got to work as a team. Don't be selfish here. Be promoting, be explaining to people how it works. And be honest. Tell them what it is, right? I'm being, me. I'm always honest. And keep upgrading. There's not going to be, because you put more money in when you upgrade. It is money that you earned from the system, but, you could take this money and go buy new shoes or whatever. Keep upgrading. So put the money back into the system. This is how you're helping the system. Once you start making much more money, go ahead and upgrade all the way to level 5. Somebody's going to make a profit from that. So this is my ZARFund. Why ZAR, by the way? You will see about us. There's a guy back there. ZAR is the acronym, or whatever it is, for South African Rand, for their currency. And I'm in another program that's kind of stuck right now. That's a direct lending program. It's not a pyramid like this. It's just one-to-one, and it got kind of stuck, and it's South African also. So they are into these things. Definitely South Africa is a place that they like these pyramids. So there will be a lot of them joining, and there will be people from all over the world. People like this because it's simple, because it's making money quickly. You don't have to promote. And above all you need is $17 to get started. 0.03 Bitcoin. So hopefully you know what Bitcoin is. Hopefully you can read those instructions and understand the simplicity of sending money to that person, copying the hash, pasting it in there, submitting that you sent it. And as soon as you're approved, you can upgrade, you can send money to other people, and so on. So that's it. A simple little program, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.